Ma'am, I'm so sorry to bother you. I saw you from down there. I was like, let me go talk to her. I'm giving away this iPhone, the newest iPhone, or food. What would you take?
Food.
You want to take the food?
Yeah.
Like the iPhone is worth more than like $1,000. You can sell it and buy more food. Why would you take the iPhone?
I have a phone already.
Oh, you do have a phone. Okay, I didn't even see that. Well, do you mind closing this box for me?
Yes.
And hold on to it. Yeah, just close it and hold on to it for a second. Can I sit by you and ask you like a couple questions?
Sure.
Why did you pick the food over iPhone?
Because I'm out here right now. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in days.
You haven't ate in a couple days.
Yeah, I don't really get food stamps, and I'm out here panhandling right now.
Oh, you haven't received your food stamps?
No, I haven't.
You don't have them, or you used to have them?
I used to have them, but I don't get them anymore.
Do you know what exactly happened? How did you lose them?
It's just hard. Like being on the streets, it's hard to eat consistently, and I kept losing my card, and they told me I wasn't able to get it anymore.
Wow. And if you don't mind me asking, like, how long have you been living on the streets?
About 4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah.
And do you still remember the reason, like what happened 4 years ago? How did you end up on the street?
Yeah, my mom died, and I lost my mom's. I lost her, and then I lost her house, and a whole bunch of stuff.
I am so sorry. And what happened to your mom? How did she die?
She cardiac arrest.
Oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I mean, losing a parent, I can understand. Some people can relate to it, but not a lot of people can. I lost my dad when I was 8 years old, so I grew up with a single mom, and I know how it feels, being without the parents. You miss them. What can you do? God
Right,
has a better plan for us. What can we do about that? So you were with your mom, and she was like literally like taking care of the bills.
She was like my backbone. She was my everything, and I didn't realize.
So she paid the bills.
Yeah,
It was her home, and
She
you
took care of
didn't have a
everything.
job back then.
No,
So you didn't have a job,
no.
and once she passed away, you were literally like had nowhere to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
What about like your cousins, friends, anybody? Did you had anybody to
I
help
don't have
you?
any other family.
So
No.
you and your mom, and that's it. You had nobody else. Any
Well,
other
my
siblings?
dad died too, but then my sister, she lives she lives way too far. She lives in California City.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she.
So
Has
she
one
lives
sister.
all the way there.
Yeah.
So you have one sister, but does she know like you're still living on the street, and is she not?
No, she doesn't actually. Right now.
She doesn't know.
No.
Wow. Okay. Let me ask you. If your sister actually see you like this, what would be a message you want to tell? What would you say to your sister?
I would just say, I'm sorry. I don't, like times are hard.
Sorry, like I don't know what
hard.
to do.
Yeah, what else-
like
what
it's
else
hard.
am I gonna-
What else am I
Get a
supposed to
job.
do? Did you not try getting like a shelter home or something like that?
I tried, but it's just not for me. I mean, it felt like jail pretty much.
Why would you say it felt like jail? Like
Because they make you do like like
they have a lot of
say-
rules.
Yeah, they have
Like
a lot of
come
rules, yeah.
come home by 7 o'clock or do this or do
Yeah,
that.
and I don't
Stuff like that.
listening to that.
Oh wow.
No, because it's just hard. It's just too and there's people out here that I know, like my friends and stuff, and that's what really kept me here,
So as far as the food wise, who gives you food? Like where do you
I
find
usually
food?
panhandle or try to ask somebody for money. I don't know,
So you go to people and just ask people, can I get some money to buy food, or can I get food?
yeah.
And a girl like you living on the street, how do you feel about that? Because I'm sure there's guys try to take advantage of you, and stuff like that. So
Oh,
what
yeah.
do you want to say about that?
That I try to ignore it now, and I'm already used to it. Like I'm used to the whole guy being pigs. I just know not to. I don't.
You just deny and say no.
just completely
and,
ignore it,
Yeah,
I
you
will.
just ignore it. Like
I know
like,
who not to talk to because you can always tell.
You can tell the vibe. Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. And honestly, I've met a lot of people like living on the street like you. They're the most nicest people I've ever met.
Yes, they are.
Did you had the same experience, or it was just me?
Oh no, you're right. No, you're very right.
So there's
Actually,
most nicest people, and obviously there's good and bad everywhere, right?
the most
You-
righteous people I've ever met has been on the streets.
Right, and once like they get food, right? They
Yeah.
love to share it,
And we're always sticking together. All of us
sticking together as one.
Yeah.
So
pretty
that's crazy.
much. Yeah.
So anybody that's right now, in a situation where the parents are sick, or even let's say the parents are healthy, and they're living with the parents, what would be your advice to them?
My advice to them is to spend as much time as you can with your mom and your dad, and you never know, You never know when the time comes to where you don't have that anymore, you know? So
Exactly.
don't take it for granted, and really just spend as much time as you can with them and help your mom and respect her and love her, and you know.
Wow. And you know what? Time is the only thing in the world that never comes back. Money can come back, things can come back,
Yeah.
everything can come back. But a person, once they're gone, and the time,
gone, yeah.
they're gone, they're gone.
And then you think about all the times that you could have spent time with them and you didn't, and it just it sucks, and I wouldn't want nobody to go through that, you know.
And also for the people that are like depending on the parents, let's say, what would be your message to them? Let's say something happens to their parents, you know, they can end up in a situation like you, right? Because you didn't know this was gonna happen, but it just happened, right?
Yeah.
So what would you say to them? Like, what would be their mindset? What should they do?
They should try to get on their feet and try to do it for themselves.
Be more independent, right? Get a
Yes,
job,
definitely.
even start with part-time.
Just little baby steps up.
Yeah,
Little
little
anything.
baby steps, and
Yeah.
see how there goes. Like, start with part-time, and if it can convert into a full-time, why
Yeah.
not? And
Yeah.
God forbid something happens to the parents, at least you're not ending up in a situation like her.
Like me,
And you know, it's better, it's wiser to learn from other people's mistakes than you going through that stuff, you know.
Yes.
So it's more smarter, and I think a lot of people can actually relate to you, and I'm sure a lot of, not just in America but in every country, every part of the world, people are actually depending on the parents,
Yes.
which I think is okay, but to a certain level,
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
Because one day, aren't you gonna start your own family? Aren't you gonna get married? Aren't you gonna have kids, right?
Right.
You want to have that mindset. And again, things happen, you didn't think about it. I'm not trying to put you down or anything.
No, I know.
Saying that, hey, you know, you were dumb or whatever, you know, to
I
do
never
this.
thought that she would, pass away. Like she
You
did.
never thought about it, right? Because anything
she
can
would be
happen.
there, you know?
Yeah. You always thought your mom is gonna be there, but just to the people, you know, that don't think about those things. Today is the day to start thinking about those things.
Yes.
Like, yo,
Definitely.
something happens to my mom, something happens to my dad. They can be just driving like right off the street,
Yeah,
and there's a
anything
truck
can
and there's a truck can hit them,
Yes.
and they're gone. The next minute they're gone. What are you gonna do next, right?
Yeah, exactly. See, and it's like, then your whole life changes in an instant, you know?
Right. Or I think, or some people that don't want to work or they're lazy or whatever, you know, like
might be, yeah.
everybody. Yeah. So I would say at least your parents should buy a life insurance or something, so at least the house can get paid off,
Right.
and then you're not on the streets. At least they will be able to cover, you know, the cost of the house if they're you know, if they own the house. If not,
I lost my mom's house actually because she didn't do a will or nothing, and we were almost done paying it off too. And it was like we were only a couple of payments away from paying it off.
Wow.
And she passed away, and then they wouldn't let me pay on the payments or nothing like that.
no way.
Because I wasn't on her account, and she didn't leave anything in writing saying that it was for me. You know?
Oh my God.
So I lost
Because it just happened, you know, like you never
Yeah.
thought of it.
I didn't want to do it. I kept telling her, no, I don't want to. Mom, stop talking like that. You're not gonna die.
Yeah,
anytime
nothing
soon."
is gonna happen.
She's like, we need to make a will, and I'm like, no, we don't have to do that. You know.
See, you should have agreed to it, because look, that could have helped you, you know,
True.
to have a shelter
That's very true.
on your head, and you know, to have a roof over your head.
Because I never thought that she wasn't gonna go anywhere anytime soon. You know, I thought that she was always gonna be there. You know.
Wow. Okay, one last question I ask everybody, and again, you have the right to say yes or no, you know, or you don't have to answer it. Do you believe in any high power? Do you believe in God or any high power, anything?
Yes, I do. I believe. I'm a new believer in God, actually.
Amen. Are you like Christian? Are you believing in Jesus?
Christian, yes.
Amen to that. Can I get a high five? Amazing.
Yeah.
So, what would you say to people, since you're a new believer, what would you say to the people that are struggling right now, trying to find God, trying to find a religion? What would you say to them?
It's just believe in yourself, and the belief is you know, just believe in yourself. Really, like, you know, that's
First,
how I
believe
got-
in yourself.
Yeah, and to
And
try
read
to
the
get
Bible,
close-
right?
Yeah, to try to get closer to God. You know.
Try to get. So how can they get closer to God? How did you get closer to God? Did you get to go to a church, or did
No,
you go?
I there's people that come out to our homeless camp,
Okay.
and it's
They
it's a
preach?
church, yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
they asked me if I wanted to give my life to God, and I was like, sure, you know. And then I started really thinking about it. It made me feel good, you know.
Wow. So it does feel good.
It does. It really does. And now,
Awesome.
and ever since then, I've been trying to do, you know, like walk by faith. I don't know. Like,
Awesome. All right. So let me come to the point. I'm a YouTuber. You know, this was a social experiment. Since you decided to deny the phone, the food that you chose is not a regular food. So I want you to hold the box, open it, and I want you to see what's in there for you.
oh my God!
Yeah. since you decided to do that, I wanted to do that for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I don't know what I would do. You have no idea. You don't know what this means.
Of course.
Thank you.
I mean, you're a believer, and you did that, so I wanted to go ahead and do that for you.
Wow.
Oh my.
Wow.
All right. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. This video is actually scripted. These are real homeless, real stories. We do help them. We don't obviously give them $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, which is
Too much money,
impossible, right? But these videos are scripted for you, for your entertainment. But what do you want to say?
Yeah, let us know in the comments how can we improve the way that we make the videos.
Right, and your opinion matters.
Yes,
so we
a
want to
lot.
know what your opinion is. What
Yes.
can we do to make this better for you? Because we make these videos for you guys, to entertain you guys. For a positive. Like, like the story of the homeless people are
Yes.
impacting a lot of lives. The people that watch these videos, people
Don't
learn from it.
mistake our money. The money is fake, but the stories are real.
Yeah,
It's
money is
real
fake.
people there on the street.
Real people on the
Yes.
street,
Their
real stories.
struggle, so it's real.
The struggle is real.
Yes.
So make sure you do comment. Like I said, your opinion matters a lot. A lot. Every comment that you do in our video, we will read it. We will read to improve our videos. Obviously, we're not perfect. We all are human, right?
Or what do you
We'll make
guys
mistakes.
think? That you guys like the videos, or you guys think that they're not good enough for you guys? You guys let us know.
Or
whatever
any other
you guys
ideas we can
think.
use
Yes.
to the homeless people, because we do approach real homeless people.
Yes.
We do help them, buy them groceries. We give them, a couple $100 here and there, whatever we can do for them. But your opinion, it matters a lot. That's why we made this video, added this clip, so that you guys can let us.
Videos for you guys.
For you guys. Everything
and
for you guys.
other people, to
learn
the
from
hearts
it.
to be touched, and
Yeah.
they help them,
And to learn from
different
it.
ways.
The mistakes that the homeless people have
Yes.
done, we don't want you to make those
because
mistakes.
they do tell them at the end, do this or do that, or don't do
A positive,
this, what I did,
exactly,
So they
exactly.
do tell you at the end what should you not do for them not to end up like on the streets,
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like,
We love you
comment,
guys so
share.
much.
and also follow us if you don't.
Yes.
God bless you.